Hi. I really enjoyed your post, especially your accent. It reminds me of home. My family's Jamaican. And so let's just get right into it. I think it's awesome that your church has a program that allows people to come with all it kind of issues that they might be recovering from, even like sexual concerns. And it's interesting that in your area that you're able to find other programs that have specific that teach on specific concerns for sexual issues or problems, even like age group, whether it's couples or teenagers. So I thought that was really cool. I picked yours because option two interested me because I am a youth leader for student ministry. And I talk to high school students and middle school students all the time. And we do this segment where we hand out a basket and they're allowed to put questions in. And I will say, with the high school students at least, about 80% of the questions always have to do with sex. And so I know that sexual education programs are very much needed in the church. Um, it's unfortunate that there are barriers for the church in, uh, you know, incorporating programs like this. One of them that you mentioned was the competing views, um, as far as like teenagers learning, like one view, the biblical view of sex education versus what they may learn at school. And even I've found like with teaching certain things biblically, that might not be something that their parents even speak about in their home. There was one article that I read about a psychoeducational um, group for sex education for teenagers that was actually co-taught by their peers, and so they're like trained, and they teach fellow students about sex education, and it was done in Chicago in like an urban area, and there was some appalling like statistics about it, and so about 80%, or sorry, about um, 50% of African American adolescents in Chicago in this program um, engage in sexual intercourse by the age of 13. And this is scary when you think about um, the fact that this is happening to adolescents. And so I feel like it's very much the church's duty to have a space to educate students. Of course, this particular program was not biblical, as I mentioned, but it was in the community, and it did help. Now, if something was implemented in church, just imagine the impact it would have. There's the need for such education that provides a biblical and practical resources about sex health and love relationships is needed for teenagers. Um, as a Christian and a future helping professional, it is my responsibility to teach the next generation about God and His unfailing word. Psalm 78:4 says, "We will not hide these truths from our children. We will tell the next generation about the glorious deeds of the Lord, about His power and His mighty wonders." And that includes the truth, God's truth about sexual education or sexuality. Thank you.